Money is not gonna make you happy, but having no money can make you very miserable. So let's dive into the topic, how to get rich. I read a number of books, but there's one book that really stands out. It is called The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's written in, yes, here we go, 1926. But all the principles in the book are still relevant, and I'm gonna highlight the most important ones today. The first principle is pay yourself first. So you see here two scenarios. One is probably you see the most, where people get an income, they pay the bills from it, they do nice things like going to a restaurant, and what remains goes into the savings account. Although it's a fixed number here, and I calculated what it would be looking in 10 years from now, and I'll show that in a second, please note that if you follow this strategy, the number of euros that goes into the savings account could be varying per month, right? You could have a month where you did a lot of nice things, so you save less. But the second scenario is what is by the book's principle is first and foremost, take out a portion of your income, put that into the savings account. So it's a fixed number per month, so there's no fluctuation. And then pay your bills and what remains, do nice things off. And of course, probably you come to the conclusion, well, I'm doing less nicer things. And that could be the case. But in this scenario, we want to become rich. So the focus should be on becoming rich. You can't have your cake and eat it. So showing the two scenarios here again, but now with an increase in salary. And you see that if you put yourself first and foremost, a higher number goes into the savings account because it's in this case a fixed percentage of the income, 15%. So every time your income increases, what you put into the savings account increases, instead of making it the last thing you do in a month after you did your fixed costs and doing nice things. And of course, if we get another salary increase, same dynamics apply. The second principle from the book I want to highlight is manage your expenditures and buy only what you really need instead of what you would like to have, because we could spend money on things that seem to be nice and seem to be something we want, but it's like a thirst that is hard to quench. There is always something you want, and if you stop doing that, you would actually have more money left to save and become rich faster. The third and last principle I want to highlight today. Imagine you have those 21,000 euros in the bank. What is that money doing for you? Well, with the current interest rates, probably not much. Actually, the value decreases over time. There is a thing that's called inflation, which means that prices are increasing. So what you could buy with 21,000 euros today, in 5 years' time, you could buy less of that because the prices increase. So you need to have your money work for you. And there are, I think, two mainstream ideas. One is get it into real estate. So buy yourself a house instead of renting a one. I did this video with Bas, who shared his view as a professional basketball player who actually now is in another type of industry. Or you could actually invest it in, for instance, the stock market. And also the book suggests that you talk to experts and not take random advice. So if you go to a well-established bank, you give them your money and ask them to invest it for you, then probably you won't see the big returns. But it's a safer thing than do it all by yourself, or actually go with, I would say, high risk, high reward type of investments. Because your end goal is to become rich and in a secure way. And of course, going for an investment with high rewards and a high risk can make you rich faster, but could also make you lose money faster, which takes you away from your end goal. So in summary, pay yourself first, watch your expenditures, invest your money.